All right, everyone, Paul Hernandez back here at Sideshow booth 1929, and we are going to do another podium tour with another one of our friends over at Iron Studios, and we've got to start with, I'm hosting this. We're going to start with the piece I want to start with. We're going to start with Sam Wilson, Captain America here. Now, this is an incredible piece. This is the quarter-scale legacy replica of Captain America, Sam Wilson. Now, we have seen him, of course, in his own show, but when you see him up close here, this statue is brilliant. Now, this is the closed wings version, which means there must be an open winged version, and there will be. Sideshow.com, and you can check it out. I mean, you can see the newly renovated suit there. I mean, it is incredibly comic book accurate. He looks so good, standing on a beautiful, like sculpted, almost marble tile looking base to just bring all the attention to Sam Wilson himself. And look at those wings and how they just cascade and drape over the piece itself. I mean, just all of the various texturing and the various elements of where, like, the red is included and the silver is included, and you can just feel almost like a mesh that is on this suit, on the wings itself. And you can see the moment in your head right now where he busts through the glass, spins on the wings, and you see him in his suit for the very first time. And that new shield that he has as well is so great, and the likeness to Anthony Mackie on this portrait is wonderful. I love the goggles. You can see that translucence behind him. Again, this is the quarter scale legacy replica of Captain America, Sam Wilson. Now, we've got to move along to another couple pieces here. We have got the Luke Skywalker combat version 1/10 scale statue, and he's got a battle death trooper there that's seen better days, but Luke just chomped right through them. And right behind Luke there, we've got the Bo-Katan 1/10 scale statue. Now, she is on that base that is, resembling the first time that we saw her in the Mandalorian show. You can see, like, the various, it's almost like a nautical themed base, because that is where we saw her. We do see her on the ship, we see her on the show, on the planet as well before they go out to sea. And she's in an awesome battle stance there, and I mean, Iron Studios did an incredible job of capturing Bo-Katan's energy. Now, if we move back down super quickly to Luke Skywalker, you can see it says combat version because he is right in the middle of combat and ready to fight. He's almost got his left force hand right out, ready to take on any more of these death troopers. Now, moving back into quarter scale, we've got Luke in a bit more of a relaxed position. This is the Luke Skywalker and R2-D2 and Grogu. This is the quarter scale by Iron Studios. Now, again, this is a real big bang for your buck. You've got three awesome characters here. Starting with Luke, you can see the likeness to Mark Hamill as we see him at the end of The Mandalorian, and he's holding the asset, Grogu himself. And Grogu does have like a hand-punched hair, so there is a bit of a mixed media element on that as well. And look at the sleek black suit and Jedi robes that Luke has here. All of this standing on top of this silver base that is resembling the ship that we find them all on at the end of The Mandalorian. And of course, we've got R2 himself, good old faithful. He is, again, entirely sculpted, and you can see various levels of R2-D2's detail in this quarter scale piece. So, all right, staying within the quarter scale world of Star Wars, up next, we've got the Darth Maul quarter scale statue by Iron Studios. Let's take a closer look. All right, you can see, of course, that incredible portrait on Darth Maul. That red really pops against all of the various levels of detail and dark texture on the robes and on his boots. And of course, he's got that unique probe droid over his right shoulder there, which does and will key into just right the back, right behind him there. And in his left hand, he's got that signature dual-sided lightsaber. And again, you can see the various details on the hilt, or hilts technically, there as well. And of course, standing on a traditional sand-themed base that really could be in multiple places in Star Wars. So it really allows your imagination to play a bit there. Now, We're going to scale down the statue, but we're going to keep the fun large here, everyone. We're going to move over to Cad Bane. This is a 1/10 scale statue from the Book of Boba Fett. We've looked at Cad Bane a few times, but here he is in 1/10 scale, maybe from Mos Pelgo. But this is a really fun, I like to say desk-friendly version of Cad Bane to add into your collection. You can see him reaching for both of his pistols there in an iconic Western cowboy stance. Now, that's going to do it for our Star Wars portion of Iron Studios, but we're going to move over into the world of DC very, very quickly for all of you. Because what you don't do is you don't keep Steppenwolf waiting. We've got Steppenwolf here from Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is another 1/10 scale statue. You can see him holding a mother box and his axe in his right hand. And now this is representative of how we saw him in the updated version of that Justice League film, with all of the spikes and the armor and that silver. And of course, just the eyes itself on this 1/10 scale statue are haunting. I love that sometimes with this figure, you can't really tell where the armor ends and the skin of Steppenwolf starts. I mean, they're just so integrated. It's such a killer piece. Now moving over, back into, we've got Mira here from Zack Snyder's Justice League with an incredible translucent and sculpted water base, of course representative of her and her aquakinetic powers. You can see Mira's beautiful red hair flowing through and all of the Atlantean armor, the green, the gold, just really popping on that base. And you can see also by her feet there on that base, some clams and some other parts to really nail home the aquatic theme. Now, the King of Atlantis has also shown up to San Diego Comic-Con. We've got Aquaman from Zack Snyder's Justice League in 1/10 scale statue form here. Now, he is on a bit of a snow and also sculpted water base as well, holding that 5-point trident there. I mean, I love his more subdued Atlantean armor. It's more fit for a king, I'd say. More, more coppered, more gold, and a dark green on him. And I love that you can feel which way the wind is blowing based on the hair and how that hair has been sculpted away from his left shoulder there. Now, moving into the world of Lord of the Rings, we've got Saruman from the Lord of the Rings. And look how menacing and imposing he is. He's within Isengard. He's on Orthanc, the tower there, that you can hear him chanting and talking and just sort of doing his witchcraft at Gandalf when they're having that fateful battle. Now again, Saruman is completely sculpted, everything from his robes to what's in his left hand, which is the Palantir, to his incredible face and the hair sculpt and his wizard staff. Again, a 1/10 scale statue. Check it out at SIDESHOW.com. Now, we're going to move over to maybe someone who would give Saruman a run for his money. It is Prince Adam. This is the 1/10 scale statue by Iron Studios, by the power of Grayskull. It is wonderful. I mean, look at the pose. Everything about this is iconic, and the base is actually so much fun because it's got various levels of agriculture on it. There's some mushrooms on there, and there's like a leafy texture on it as well. I mean, again, another piece that is not only desk friendly, but it's a must-have for Prince Adams and any Masters of the Universe fans out there. All right, everyone, so we started with Marvel. We're going to end with Marvel, but we're going to keep it a little cute. Some happier times during WandaVision. We've got Wanda and Vision, the Halloween versions, of course, from Marvel Studios' WandaVision. Now, these pieces are sold separately, but you're going to need them together because they have they're beautiful companion pieces. Viz has two jack-o'-lanterns and almost like a photo or a television photo of Wanda behind him, and Wanda the inverse. She's got Vision behind her as well. Again, completely sculpted. They are meant to be shown together, but remember, they are sold separately. I love the iconic looks, again, from the Halloween themselves. Check them out for yourselves at sideshow.com, like you can do with everything that we've shown here, and we're so happy to show you all this from our friends and partners over at Iron Studios. We really hope you guys come and check it out either in person at booth 1929 or check it out online at side.show/con or hang out at sideshow.com. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to let your geek side show.